Hi everyone. Today's video is on a poem. I will be sharing you some of the lines from a beautiful book. This book is entirely dependent upon the body language. What is body language? Body language is actually a way how a person expresses its reaction. Means, let's suppose I meet with a quarrel with someone, right? So it's not that a person will always shout, will always fight, right? But sometimes a person also expresses itself through various signs, through various mode of expressions. This mode of expressions, not only in case of quarrel, it can be in any case, it in case to indicate sadness, to indicate happiness, joy, success, hatred, love, whatever it is. A person expresses through various signs. This is a code actually. This is a body code. This code can be expressed through verbally. It can be expressed non-verbally too, through various signs like showing different type of signs through fingers, different type of movement, different type of movement, especially in case of lower limbs. You might have seen some persons these and they constantly move their shake about their legs. They sometimes, even people can make different facial expressions. So these are the different modes of expressions a person expresses a person's mental state. So I'll just make you go through. You just see this understanding body language. So this book is written by Scott Rouse. This book actually says you that to learn how to decode yourself, how to decode the non-verbal communication in case it is if it is a love, in case if it is a in your life, or in case of in your workplace. This book actually explores you about the science and the driving forces behind every body language a person expresses oneself into. So if you learn this body languages, so you will understand how a person expresses itself through various situations of topic, right? So once you understand the once you get, means one, if you have the, if you have any scope to buy this book, it's very good. It's a very informative book. Definitely it's a very informative book, because this book deciphers you all the information, essential information, and help you to guide about the deciphering non-verbal communication, so that in any situation you come across, you will be equipped to understand the different body languages of the person. So I'm slowly making the zoom. Just see, head slightly tilted, leaning forward, blink, red slows of this person. Its lower tone of voice, space between the fingers, leg jiggling under table. So just from a picture, we can understand the different mode of expressions of a person, the mental state of the person. Like, if you have a scope to buy this book, it will be very informative for you. You can understand yourself by proper going through every lines. But what I felt like that I want to share, I have just went through the book. It's a very nice one. So just what I felt is that to read out some lines, just to share with you, if you could get some of the knowledge from it. Just see, there's a line mentioned that your brain becomes a sponge for everything body language. Why does it says the brain becomes a sponge? Because brain absorbs all the expressions. Brain knows that means what you want to express yourself, means in which way you want to express yourself. It is said that the part of the brain that engages fight or flight response will make everyone react pretty much the same way when stimulated. So the limbic system does much more than serve as an emergency response, but this is the function, so we'll give focus on upon it. That is always when we are when we are not reacting according to the situation verbally, we will react. You will see sometimes the eyebrows of a person get slightly put inside, they put above, they make different facial or lip expressions. Even when a person smiles, a smile can also indicate a situation, whether the smile is just from the heart, or whether a smile is a sarcastic, it indicates this, if it actually indicates a sarcastical tone. So the different ways of smiling also gives you the or whether the smile is a wicked smile, or whether the smile has got a very innocence. So just a word smile, 5-letter word smile, also indicates the different ways of expressions of the mental state of a person. It is said that when the limbic system is triggered, the brain takes over and immediately and unconsciously moves your arms, hands, and legs into position to protect your heart, throat, and stomach area. It opens your mouth up all the way so you can breathe quickly and deeply to take in as much oxygen as possible for your muscles in case you have to fight or run. Your brain also opens your eyes as wide as they will go by raising your eyebrows and lowering your cheeks so they can take in all the information they can possibly gather in the shortest amount of time concerning the situation. Smile. I'll show you a picture. Just see the picture. Hope you can see the picture. A man is smiling. Just I'm reading this paragraph. This is called Showtime Smile. What is Showtime Smile? The smile is the most pleasant and popular facial expression. We always know it's a most delicate way of expressing a situation of happiness or whatever it is. Let's go through it. The logic goes, the bigger the smile, the happier the person. They might be true, but only if the person is displaying a real genuine smile. I spoke about if the smile is really a genuine smile, well, it's fine. But if the smile is wicked or it indicates a sarcastical or it's ironical, right? Having been a record producer for many years, the writer says that it's it is called an artist behavior, right? The most common behavior one will see on stage is that whether you are observing a musician, actor, keynote speaker, or talk show host, is this smile. When you see one of the smiles, most often you are seeing that person in showtime smile. Sometimes when we watch the any live shows on the television, what happens if a person has got a very good smile? We just give a comment to the person that the person is very generous, very kind-hearted, very good. Right, and if a person is not smiling person, it's a very reserved person, we directly say no, the person is very proud, wealthy, something like that. So that showtime smile is practiced and rehearsed, and it looks exactly the same every time you see on it. Take a look at photos of your favorite celebrity on the red carpet. They will display plenty of smiles there. Then take a look at that same celebrity on the red carpet from another event. See it? The exact same smile. Now that you are aware of this, pay attention to your own smile now. Is it the smile you really want history to record when your picture is taken? Do you see in all the pictures your smile is the same? If it is the same, then obviously it's the true smile. It's okay to practice your smile. Believe me, more people practice theirs than you are off, because it's your way of expressing a smile. When you smile over a photograph and this smile is in every picture it's same, it means that you practice smile every time, whether it's standing in the mirror or yourself. Next we will see this photograph. Just see this photograph. A person is putting the fingers on the table. It is said that sometimes a person hand lightly touching table means when a person touches the fingers on the table, what does it indicate upon? When someone places their complete attention on one person or situation, suppose someone is sitting opposite you and the person is putting the fingers on the table, so it indicates that they become loosely unaware of what the rest of their body is doing. It's not that they have no idea about what the rest of their body is doing. They have simply put most of their attention somewhere else. Pickpockets, magicians, and con artists depend on that loosely unaware state to steal your wallet or take advantage of yourself. That's why the host hand is placed so orderly on the desk. They are completely focused on the audience. You do this as well. So if you do this, just try on yourself. To this figure. If I zoom out this figure, you will see this. The person blink rate. You can see that blink rate. It's very slower. The person holds the podium. What does this indicate? So whenever a person lies to the situation, the person will blink much more, right? So that, for example, if the person is being interrogated or is being questioned for more than just a couple of minutes, that will most likely cause the limbic system to kick in upon. In these cases, their eyes will dry a bit and they will blink at a very faster rate. However, after the person gives information they know to be false but what to be believed, their blink rate actually slows down. That's because the brain tries its best to keep an eye on the person being lied to in an attempt to gauge whether they are buying the lie. On the pages upon, you can see the different ways of depressional signs are given, whether it can be visual, audio visual, or olfactions, or through gustatory mode. There are some cultural variations according to the cultural moments a person expresses various signs and symptoms. So there are various things. The hidden, actually, these are the hidden art of every situation. Is, you can see this photograph. See, a person, his eyes are open wider than the normal. The stressed mouth indicates the hand massaging arm, tight grip. These are the various, in the various body language a girl is standing upon. This is another way of showing in body language. You see the stress. There are various indicators of like how a body language is judged upon, like stress mouth. You can see it. I am zooming it out. Eyes open wider than normal, hand massaging arm, right? You can see the tight grip, arm tightness, extra facial expression, making a pout on the face, the protruding leg. You see the protruding leg. Sometimes shoulders are pulled back. Why does people make it so? In order to understand all the facial expression, see, the girl is putting the hand on the hip area. The legs, in this figure you can see the person is putting the legs very closer. In this girl you can see the girl is putting the one hand in the pocket, right? See, this girl is pointing fingers towards someone. See, pointed with an extended finger. See this girl, how she is making a facial expression, opening the mouth, the eyebrows are drawn towards inward, right? These are the different things. See, it is the headline has given how to feel physically assured in difficult situations through smile, legs akimbo, shoulders pulled back, posture chin up. And now it comes to the case of any love story. See, recording the hidden messages of dating when a person is on date. Just see, it's not necessary that always a girl and a boy is needed, but it can be any two boys sitting. So what does it indicate? See, this boy is close to the table, just leaning forward. This person is putting the fingers. Just see the posture of the shoe, right? The blink rate slower, the head tilted, the bedroom eyes. See, what does bedroom eyes shows upon? There are various things. Flushed cheeks, steady eye gazing, leaning forward. What does it indicate? It's leaning forward. I cannot go through all the pages because it's a huge book. If you have a chance, like, you can download out from any internet source or through telegrams, or if you can buy the book. The author is Scott Rouse, and the name of the book is Understanding Body Language, right? You can avail it from any shop. So what we understood so far is that the different body languages a person expresses upon through different situations actually guide us that the person's mental state of anger, happiness, sadness, disgust, fear, surprise, or any contempt stage of life. Whether it's a man or it's a woman, why is it important for us to understand? As being a doctor, why is it important to understand the body language? Is that because through this body language, you actually, when you understand a person, when you meet upon a patient, right? So through the body language of expressions of different signs, you actually understand the person's mental state. You understand whether the person has got positive energy or a negative energy, a positive attitude or a negative attitude, a positive mental state or a negative driving source. So this actually indicates the person's actual mental state. It's always not necessary a person have to speak up. The way the person stands, the way a person sits, the person talk about, the person make facial expressions towards each other. So the various codes, this course, why we need to decipher this code, why do we need to understand this code? Because we have to, as a being a doctor, you have to understand the person's mental state, that what decisions, what is going on like in the brain of the person. So hope, like, I just went for a very short thing actually. So just to make you feel that why we have to understand these different signs of body language. So if you are like, if you can get this book, you can also go through various signs. Actually, I was going through the book, so I just thought, I if I could share upon some lines with my listeners, if it happens to be a little bit like sharing a knowledgeable sound to someone. Was trying to understand the behavioral analytic uh, gestures of a person. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching us.